clicking up, looking like you tough, acting like you banging now, nigga. Walk around with that flag out your pocket until the real come and ask what you claiming now, nigga. 1, 2, 3, oh shots from a loose cannon and it's blazing through your torso, nigga. 1, 2, 3, oh shots from a loose cannon and it's blazing through your doors now, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, that locust back. Come to your section, them shells rat-a-tat-tat. Cause what you banging, what you claim, you know what's up. If a person know got that dagger exposing your fucking guts. Yeah, that blue been in me. Free my big cousin, cuz like me. Our gang's different, but we both bleed blue. Heart pump no Kool-Aid, them shots come through. I stay true blue, been true to that blue. Been true to the cause, so what about you?
Hey yo, it's your boy Free J Burton, coming together, bringing this East Coast, West Coast together, down South, Midwest. It started with this We Nation. Don't just drop your flags, pick them back up, tie them together. Become one under this We Nation. W for West Coast, E for East Coast, Nation for everything in between, down South, Midwest. It's your boy Free J Burton signing out. Y'all holla.
So we're just going to jump right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. So came across this little video. Someone came up with the concept and idea to make a movement where, unlike Hocus's movement, which is dropping flags, which I don't agree on personally, you keep your flags and you unify. Basically making one army, right? Y'all keep your flags, we keep our flags. But you know, you guys come together, we come together and unify. And basically we're not tripping on each other and all that. And we trip on the main oppositions, which people say are supposed to be our oppositions, if you know what I'm saying. And how I feel about it is this. Now, this movement, I support because, one, I ain't dropping my flag for shit. That's number one. Number two, these niggas, Hocus and Relly, that shit was never in them to even start with. Alright? Talking about dropping flags because of Ricos and this, that, third. First of all, they don't give a fuck about that. If your name, like I said, if your name comes up and is registered as a gang member, saying that you're a Blood, saying that you're a Crip, under whatever, you know what I'm saying, specific gang, you know what I'm saying, basically you're set, then, yeah. And especially you have a rap sheet, oh yeah, they're definitely looking at you. So, all that dropping flag bullshit that they talking about, fuck that movement. Especially because do they make bulletproof beanies? Do they make those? I don't think so. Do they make bulletproof underwear for your ass and shit? In case somebody want to pop your motherfucking ass and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, niggas don't forget. So how the fuck you gonna walk around saying, well, I'm not this and that no more and all that, but yet niggas still remember who and what they still know you as that. It don't matter what the fuck you say, you know what I'm saying? They still know you as that, and they don't forget the shit that you done to them or their peoples or whatever. So that shit Hocus 45th and Relly made and all this shit, that shit can go in the fucking trash, like themselves, because they fucking trash. Fuck them, bust ass marks. But this movement, I support it. You know, but let's be real. That's going to require a lot of politicking and all that if it was to come down to it, because certain flags got a lot of issues that need to be cleared up and resolved and figured out. Basically, you know what I'm saying? How they say you got to clean up your own backyard and all that. Well, this is a whole huge, big backyard. Good example is Crips. You know what they say, you know what I'm saying? The number one killer of Crips is Crips. You know, and we've been killing each other for decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kill each other faster and more than our original enemies, which are the Bloods and all that. They say in songs too, especially Ice T's song that he was featured in. Matter of fact, here's a clip.
Want to ride on to the truth, but nowadays brothers want to flip. Set trick, it ain't even blood, straight crips killing crip.
We've been going at it with each other for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? And still, to this day, there have been many attempts for us as a whole, as Crips, you know what I'm saying, to squash shit and, you know what I'm saying, get shit resolved and all that. But like I said, it's a whole lot of us. There's a whole lot of gangs of us, you know. It's a lot of gangs of Crips. And, yeah, we real big, you know. It's a lot of issues. A lot of wars, discrepancies and all that, you know, which requires a lot of politicking before we can even get to that point. We have to get ourselves together. And then with the Bloods, you know, whatever they got going on and shit, you know, same with the Parus, et cetera, basically. But definitely us Crips. But once we get ourselves together, then we could start talking to the other sides and all this other shit, this, that, and third and all that, if it was to come down to that point. And then, you know, if we want to go with that movement, then yeah. I'm all for it and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it starts with the individual first. An individual has to make peace with himself or herself first. Then, you know, their homeboys, and then the set, and then so on and so forth. But it starts with themselves first. And it's a long road. It's a real long road. But when it comes to this movement compared to the whole dropping flag movement, I support this movement. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was to come to be and all that. But that whole dropping flag shit that Hocus and Relly be talking about, you could throw that whole movement and them two niggas in the fucking trash, because they some bust ass niggas anyway. You know what I'm saying? Scary ass niggas. They talking about, oh, because we unks and all this shit at 29. And what? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are an embarrassment to whatever y'all stood for and the sets that y'all was with. Y'all a fucking embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Making shit look bad. It's niggas like y'all that make shit look bad. This ain't something like, you know what I'm saying, you just pick up one day and drop the next day or whatever. Why did they say till the casket drop? You know what I'm saying? Now, the only way I could see a nigga laying down his flag, the real age, you know what I'm saying, is like if they're elderly, you know what I'm saying, and they got a certain status, a certain point, you know what I'm saying, and they got this certain rank and all that, and they're reputables and shit, you know what I'm saying, reputable G homies, OGs and shit, you know what I'm saying. Like, for instance, Carson from 5 Trey, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that age, that generation, and older, you know what I'm saying, they can do that shit. They can actually do that shit. But niggas my age and younger and a little older, I don't see how. I really don't see how. That's just me, though. But I really don't see how. Now, like I said, you can slow down. You can slow down your cripping. You can slow down your blooding. You can slow down your paruing. You can slow down your grooving. You can slow down your folking. You can slow down your, you know what I'm saying, Lord, whatever it is. Whatever you are, whatever you identify yourself as and shit like that, you can slow it down. You know? You could, you know what I'm saying, switch up your priorities and all that shit. But dropping, you got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. You know? You a family man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you still are what you are. But at the same time, though, you can slow down. You have a family, slow down. If you adopted a family or, you know what I'm saying, been brought into a family, this, that, and third, slow down. You can slow down. You know? Don't be out here wild and all that shit. Just slow your shit down. Just focus on other priorities. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself busy, so on and so forth. But dropping, I don't see how. When you're my age or younger or older, and when I say older, I'm talking about like you're still young. I'm not talking about like when you're actually at that age. Because other than that, I don't see how. But that's my input on this this movement. And I'm just keeping it 31.
You don't know now what said I claim. I claim 3-0. You ask what I bang. I bang 3-0 with the A in the middle. Avenues, cuz, but I ain't with the riddles. Keeps it 3100, but people not like me. I see the weird shit going on repeatedly. But I'm a go-getter. I goes and gets. Never a lazy ass nigga ambitious with my bets. Cross the line, pay the debt. Even with your life, pay the debt. Gotta pay the toll, that's how life rolls. I seen too many plays solid, but they always fold. Had a beating heart, froze that shit cold. Don't give a fuck, I'm in that fucking mode. Seen one side, but now it's the other side. One slick mouth, that life of yours, bye bye.